The Pentagon of United States of America confirmed on Monday that the State Department has approved a possible sale to Indonesia of 8 MV-22 Block C Osprey aircraft. This deal is made by a joint venture of Boeing and Bell Helicopter for an estimated cost of $2 billion, the Defense Security Cooperation Agency said in an official notification to the United States Congress. The proposed sale will support the foreign policy goals and national security objectives of the United States by improving the security of an important regional partner that is a force for political stability and economic progress in the Asia-Pacific region. It is vital to the United States' national interests to assist Indonesia in developing and maintaining a strong and effective self-defense capability. To get in more in detail about this important information and various other important inputs, let us begin with today's defense updates of 8th of July 2020. And as I always introduced you before starting, that SSB Crack Exams is India's largest, most preferred online defense exams preparation portal. It is one-stop solution for you if you're preparing for NDA, CDS, AFCAT, INET, Territorial Army and Indian Air Force, Admin Group X and Group Y. You can even follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Telegram, and you can even directly visit us through our website learn.ssbcrackexams.com. You can even download our app from Google Play Store where you can have each and every defense related information, examination related study material and all sorts of important content in your hand. Beginning with the question of the day that I have posted on 7th of July 2020, and the question that I asked you guys was, under a deal signed with USA in February 2020, which helicopters will replace the Sea King anti-submarine warfare helicopters of the Indian Navy? Very simply, there was a deal signed with our country, with the United States of America in February 2020. And according to that deal, which helicopters are going to replace the Sea King helicopters of the Indian Navy? And most of you people have given the answer in a very correct way, and I appreciate your efforts for that. Very well and good. The answer for this is obviously about the MH-60 Romeo Seahawk helicopters. In a simpler way, the Seahawk helicopters are replacing the Sea King helicopters. Okay, this was about the Indian Navy to pursue the acquisition of how many? Of 24 Sikorsky MH-60R helicopters, and the cost of this particular important contract is $2.6 billion, and this was finally sealed in February 2020 during President Donald Trump's visit to our country. These helicopters will replace the Sea King anti-submarine warfare helicopters of the Indian Navy. That is it with this important information. Now let us begin with first and foremost important defense update is that Supreme Court gives one more month to Defense Ministry to grant permanent commission to women officers in Indian Navy. Now, it was on February of 17, 2020 that the Supreme Court gave a statement that all of the women of the Indian Army are eligible to get a permanent commission in Indian Army, and it has asked the center to comply with the order by May 2020. But now it is July 2020, so it has been already late. So since it has been already late, the Supreme Court has sent orders to the Defense Ministry regarding this, and it gave one more month to the Defense Ministry. However, the Ministry of Defense had moved the apex court, seeking 6 more months to implement the court's February verdict in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. The center said that the decision making was at a final stage and only formal orders were awaited. Okay, that is it with this important information. And who all are preparing for the defense examinations, every woman aspirant there, we wish you all the very best, and we hope so that our courses will be very much helpful for you. You can please download our app and start with us so that we will be helpful in your preparation and we can guide you in a very thorough and detailed way. Going on with the next important update is that the Southwestern Army Command Chief reviews the Red Eagle Division. This is the Red Eagle Division's insignia, and it is formally known as the 4th Indian Infantry Division. This particular division was actually reviewed yesterday by the Army Commander of this Southwestern Army Command. Southwestern Army Command is also known as the Sapta Shakti Command. So who is the commander of that? He is Lieutenant General Alok Singh Clare. He visited this important division and he reviewed the operational preparedness of the forces who are residing there. And going on with the important historical significance, it was this particular important division that took part in the campaigns in East Africa, in the areas like Eritrea and Sudan, in Syria, North Africa and Italy. Going on, the next important defense information is that Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh reviews progress of border infrastructure. This meeting was chaired by Defense Minister Shri Rajnath Singh, and it was also attended by the Defense Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar and various other senior officials of the Ministry of Defense. The border roads has executed 30% more works in the financial year 2019 to 20 as compared to the previous financial year. So he was a person, the border roads organization's representatives, they explained to the defense minister regarding the important works that were going on. Now, what are those important works? I have kept these important works for you in a very brief and detailed way. These are the three most important points that we have to consider for today. The first point is that the work of the BRO include the snow clearance works on around 149 roads, and all of these roads would be of around 3,965 kilometers, which is extremely commendable. These roads were cleared up in various states, including the Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory, the Ladakh Union Territory, in Himachal Pradesh state, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh. And the second important work that they did was to expedite the works on surfacing with cementation's base. They even used plastics, geotextiles, and various other materials and various other techniques for slope stabilizations of the road. And they even carried out indigenously produced modular bridges in collaboration with Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers, the GRSC, under the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's Make in India initiative, and many more. Okay. Going on with the next important defense information is that the United States State Department approves possible sale of 8 Osprey aircraft to Indonesia. This is what I was discussing with you in the introductory session. This was a potential deal of 8 MV-22 Osprey aircrafts, and it was made by a joint venture of Boeing and Bell Helicopter for an estimated cost of $2 billion, as said by the DSCA, or the Defense Security Cooperation Agency, to the United States Congress. Okay, this is very important because it is vital to USA's national interest to assist Indonesia in developing and maintaining a strong and effective self-defense capability. USA and Indonesia ties must be as strong and as better as possible so that it can easily tackle the Chinese aggression in the South China Sea. That we have to remember. Going on with the next important defense update is that United States Army is going to bring artificial intelligence to its combat vehicles. Currently, the United States Army designated several research programs as essential for future soldier capabilities, and all of these major flagship programs, there was one important program, and the name of that program is Artificial Intelligence for Maneuver and Mobility, or AIMM. Okay, Artificial Intelligence for Maneuver and Mobility, AIMM, is a very most important artificial intelligence flagship program which is being taken up by the United States Army. And various other programs include the Essential Research Program and other endeavors to reduce the soldier distractions on battlefield through the integration of autonomous systems. Okay, going on with the next important update is that Lithuania is to receive 6 Black Hawk helicopters from USA. The Defense Security Cooperation Agency has announced this one on 6th of July, that is yesterday, that the State Department has approved a possible sale to Lithuania of 6 UH-60M Black Hawk helicopters and related equipment. Please mention in the comment section what are the border nations of the country of Lithuania. And this particular deal has been taken up under a cost of $380 million, and United States is Lithuania's strategic partner and a key ally for the security of the Baltic region. Okay. The next important information is about the Indian Naval Air Squadron 300. It celebrates its Diamond Jubilee. Diamond Jubilee means it celebrates its 60 years anniversary. Okay. In around 6 decades, that means in around 6 years, it has been showing an air supremacy regime in the Indian Navy, and this is a very commendable one for us to consider. This squadron heralded the era of carrier-borne aviation for Indian Navy, with Seahawks operating from the deck of INS Vikrant, and in over 2 decades earned 9 gallantry awards, including 1 Mahavir Chakra and 5 Veer Chakras. Also, to get in detail, that the Sea Harriers were replaced by the Seahawks, and Seahawks are going to be replaced by other helicopters too, as the recent defense contracts that are going on with the United States of America. And Seahawks were inducted into this particular squadron in the year of 1983, and Sea Harriers were operated from the deck of INS Virat for over 3 decades. Okay, mainstay of power projection over Indian Ocean region. INS 300 proved its mettle on various occasions, including Operation Vijay in 1961, Indo-China War in 1962, Indo-Pakistani Wars of 1965 and 1971. That is it with this important information. Now we'll have a very quick review by going on with most important questions. And the first important question is, when did the Supreme Court of our country declare permanent commission to women in Indian Army? And that date is on 17th of February 2020. This is a very important question. It might be asked in CDS, AFCAT, INET, everywhere. So please remember this. When did the Supreme Court of our country declare permanent commission to women in Indian Army? It declared permanent commission to women in the Indian Army on 17th of February 2020. That it was on that day's verdict that this particular important flagship judgment was made. Going on with the next important question is, the Red Eagle Division of Sapta Shakti Command is also known as the 4th Indian Infantry Division. Okay. Next question is, the current Defense Secretary of our country is? The current Defense Secretary of our country is Dr. Ajay Kumar. Next question is, the Pentagon confirmed Monday that the State Department has approved a possible sale of 8 MV-22 Block C Osprey aircrafts to which country? It is towards the Indonesia. Next question is, the United States is Lithuania's strategic partner and key ally for the security of what region? It is key ally for the security of the Baltic region. Next question is, INS 300 is nicknamed as? Is it nicknamed as White Tigers or Blue Tigers or Green Tigers or Yellow Tigers? The correct answer for this is White Tigers. Okay. Now we have the question of the day, and the question of the day for today is, Operation Outside the Box was carried out by which country? I repeat, Operation Outside the Box was carried out by which country? The answer for this and the explanation for it I will be giving you in the next session. Until then, stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams. Subscribe to this particular channel, download our app from Google Play Store, and last but not the least, stay home, stay safe, and Jai Hind.